Hey guys.
Hey,
No, Hump Day! I'm just kidding. What's up?
Okay, so we have Sandman playing with us today, and yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off with him and then go to you guys over at the
Great
Winnie
idea.
Wicks potion shop.
alright.
Okay. Oh, and I have included update. So there is several classes that have titles and rare drops. So if you guys want to go towards battling bosses or doing like the requirements to earn the titles and the rewards, let me know.
Alright.
Okay. All right. So Sandman, you wake up and you hear
Yep.
you hear a rooster going. So what do you do?
Is he next or nearby?
No.
And a gun. Shoot the bastard.
You
Just
just
kidding.
hear off in the distance a rooster. So.
Only comment he says, note to self. Gonna have chicken dinner for tonight.
Okay, so what do you do, Sandman?
He goes to the bar.
Okay, so you hop on down.
Check out.
I need you to roll a observation check for me.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Let's put it on this side. Ouch.
Okay.
10. Oh,
Oh, nice. You look and you see a big, large, giant, zombie-ish, half like a little bit of a skeletal, a big giant, barbarian-looking Viking dude that is starting to like slowly come your way.
Look,
So what do you do?
look. He turns into a fist and goes crack. Morning exercise.
Okay, so you're going to you're going to fight it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Roll your attack.
Okay.
ready to choose backup options.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, and it hits you. You take two. Wait a minute. Let me look at his charts on attack. Drugger, you take 100 damage on your armor.
Okay.
And what is your armor at, by the way?
Then 1 second.
Where's my armor
Is
500.
Okay, plus is 400.
I don't think I have any armor right now.
You have some armor. Let's see. Chest is 10, leggings, so you got 20. So I have to minus off 20,
Right.
so you took 80 to your 400.
Red.
Okay, so your armor is down out of your 20.
Right.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, it looks like I already got one of the titles.
Yeah, diplomat.
No, I mean summon 5 life of summon 3 level during a combat.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. So you're at 320 out of 400 right now. What do you want to do? Do you still want to fight it or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight it still.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Right. 1 second. 6.
You roll a 6. How much damage
Yeah.
do you do?
Let's see. I'm not sure.
Not sure. Let's look at your. Okay. Your brass knuckles do 10 damage. So okay, so 10 from the 200. So that would be 190. Is on his armor. So you scuffed up his armor a little bit. At 190.
Right.
190.
Must be mine, I guess.
Okay. All right. And okay. He is going to attack you. 10. Oops. Ah. Sorry. Wrong place. Let's see. Okay, this is better. 10. 9. And he hits you for 100. And let's see. So you're down to 220. Okay. What do you do? Are you going to keep fighting him?
Yeah, I'll just try to keep fighting them. Well, actually, this time I'm going to get for backup, so I'd run into the bar for call for help.
Okay. So you run in. Who do you talk to?
I call for Mitch.
Yep. Mitch goes, "Yo, what's up?"
We have a tough undead out in front.
Oh. So, making new friends, I see. Undead is coming in through the door. So Mitch looks over at the drugger. Did you enjoy your sparring match? And the drugger shakes his head, or nods his head. And comes over. I will have some blood. Okay, here we go. And so he goes over and he gives a drink. So what do you do?
Nothing.
Oh, you haven't heard yet, Sandman. While you were sleeping like Rip Van Winkle, they did a diplomat of having a peace treaty between the Gore and the Infernos. So they're no longer our enemy. Yep. So this probably comes as a shocker to your character on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here and go over here. Okay, guys. So you've just finished up with getting your curse items figured out and sold, and your magic items. So what would you like to do?
I noticed.
Go ahead.
Well, I gotta wait for midnight by the well.
Okay.
I left a note. I gotta wait for her then.
That's right.
Okay, can you refresh my memory?
I captured her favorite 2 ghosts, and I'll give them back to her if she talks to me and I find out why whoever's in charge of the specters is so upset. That way I can solve their problem.
Okay. Alright, so you go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them. I have the two ghosts trapped in Casper the Friendly Ghost toothbrushes.
Okay, you wait.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, you wait, and then appearing before you. Okay, and I'm gonna switch to that, and switch to that. Okay, you see a gray-haired old woman that is there, and yeah, she goes, "Are you the one that sent the letter?"
Yeah, I held up two toothbrushes. They're in here.
What do you want for their return?
I want to know why you're so upset at the town and maybe come to an understanding.
Hmm. I don't really trust anybody of the town, especially what went down. You don't
I'm a,
really, you don't really know who it is that you're making allies with. Very sloppy of you.
Uh-oh.
You don't know the sins of the father.
Oh dear.
my my people would have never found peace if we weren't willing to forgive sins. So far, I've been able to make peace with the Gores and the Infernos, and I wouldn't mind making peace with you as well.
Hmm. I have heard, I have heard from my my specters of the peace treaty. I'm very surprised that you were able to pull it off.
Well, it just makes more sense. If you fight, you expend resources. If you trade, then you gain resources, and you don't have to expend any.
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell you what went down. Oh, 1 minute. Um, is the TV low enough?
Is it low enough?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Sorry, checking audio. All right. So with her, she she says she says you don't know what the father did and why all of this has happened. Very well. I will I will tell you what went down. About a year ago or so, um, our town was flourishing with over 200 settlers, and in a year's time, we have dwindled down to just roughly 12 survivors of the town. Do you know how
Damn.
this came to be?
I'd say the monster's outside eating you all. You know, it's not hard to figure that one out.
And what caused the event?
No idea.
Father, you see, Father Knight got separated from his traveling settlers party, and he accidentally fell into a cave after being startled by a rattlesnake. And upon going into the cave, he came across the Native Americans' ritual temple, where they were performing a very sensitive sacrifice that had to be done in order to balance out the universe with other dimension rifts. He felt the need to save one life to sacrifice the rest of us.
And I would have done this. And I would have done the same thing.
Well, others.
Yeah.
Well, others.
That's the thing I should tell you, Ivanica. The ones he's mentioning are not necessarily Native Americans, but rather dimensional,
Yeah.
extra-dimensional entities in that form.
Like Skinwalker. So the
Uh-huh.
Skinwalker is deciding to do this on behalf of the universe. You know, to try to keep it balanced
Yeah, well,
on it.
one person to keep a balance of a world, kill the bastard,
Well,
Don't fucking say. You gotta have balance for crying out loud,
you-
Kill him, kill.
Um, yeah. Do you know who this sacrifice would be?
No.
The
A
chosen one.
virgin.
The chosen one was the little girl called Silent Sarah.
Of course. Of course.
Father
That
Knight.
sweet little girl wants to play.
Father Knight stopped it from happening, and ever since our town has been cursed. But beyond
Right.
that, he also did another sin, which also is just as equal. I don't know what Catholic priests are like in your dimension, but in this dimension and other dimensions, it is forbidden for a holy priest to actually be married. And
Yeah.
with this one, he had actually fell in love with a wicked.
Oh. Strike two.
The thing is that was my sister.
Oh man.
I tried to stop them from being together because I knew he was no good for her. But alas, she would not listen. And so, when things went south, they were looking for someone to blame, and many of the townsfolk decided to blame my sister. So, on knowing that they were going to kill my sister, he decided to go with doing what needed to be done, apparently, from what he said, which was to kill my sister.
Now I can't stop number 1, but I can undo number 2.
Oh? Are you willing to actually go against nature itself?
Of course, I do that all the time. We all do.
Us wicked, we are the sisters of the forest. We do not allow such things. Even on uttering such a thing would have the wrath of Baba Yaga upon you. Would you really like to have your flesh rip apart from your body and turn you inside out with the horror of the night curse? She has that
Oh,
means.
fuck.
At this point, I'm kind of immune to that. If she tries it, it would get reversed back on her.
Yeah. So.
That's what I tell her. Besides that, I got this
yes.
off the...
Oh yes, you are a vile mystic. Huh. So why exactly should I be peaceful in a time like this, when my sister is dead, and the town has gone down to 12?
I hold up the potion and go, I got this off of the Bell Witch. I don't think she knew what it was.
What is that?
Potion of Resurrection can revive one person.
What? She had this all this time, and she did not.
And she didn't know.
Still, I don't want my sister to come back under unnatural methods
This
like
is-
that.
It's completely natural. It's a potion. You guys make these all the time.
Roll your social check, and yeah, with your bonuses.
Win her over. Ah, dang you.
I can re-roll.
So much
I
for
can-
winning.
I can re-roll one a day, though.
Yeah. She.
Go big, go big. Come on, big one.
Oh, redo it. Okay.
7 plus 2.
Yep. Okay. At first she's very hesitant, but she's starting to kind of like ease back from you, and she's like, "Well, it would be nice to have my sister back."
This isn't the only thing I intend to do to balance it out. I will tell you this right now. I've heard of that wolf in the woods. If you let me save your sister, I will also do what I can to save the wolf.
You would do this.
Yes.
Very well. It would most likely mean that you'll have to battle Crimson before you can save her. It will be very dangerous. Do you have a group that you can have back you up?
Yes. But this is only after we're done with this specters and your sister and getting everything taken care of. But I will try to find a way to save that wolf.
Okay. There's one thing that I ask of you also. The spirits are restless, and it is because of the Master of the Spectres. I ask that you actually tame the Master of the Spectres as well.
I tame it by making friends with it or by beating it. I don't understand.
Whichever method that you're capable of.
Oh,
One way or the other, the haunting of the Master Spectre has to be put at rest. The waters of the lake have to be stilled because right now they run rapid. Okay.
Alright.
So she nods to you and goes, "I bid you good day. We are done here." And then she
I hand her-
disappears. Huh?
I hand her the 2 toothbrushes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You should be able to get them out by breaking them.
Actually, before she leaves, she tosses the Bell Witch one into the well. Good riddance. And then she goes. All this time, Bell Witch had something that would bring back her sister. So, okay. All right, and so now we go on to Vanika. All right, Vanika, what would you like to do?
I like to do a vampire. That's what I like to do. Just kidding. I mean, did I say that out loud? Oh my goodness. I mean, I need to go visit Alex because I have weapons to strengthen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you still got plenty of lunar and stuff. Okay.
Oh,
So you're
yeah.
going. So you're walking along. I need you to roll a observation check for me.
Bam, got a 6.
You notice that hiding in the bushes with a butcher knife is a naked girl that has a bunch of like seeds stuck inside of her skin, and she has a crazy look on her face. What do you do? She's about ready to pounce on you.
Is she like ugly or
Yeah,
pretty?
she's really ugly. Well, I mean, she's pretty, but her skin's been ruined by the sesame seeds stuck in the flesh, so she's kind of wrinkled. Yeah.
And she's about ready to pounce on me.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna get out my swords and I'm just gonna.
Okay, she's running.
I'm looking at her and said, "Don't even get close to me. I will end you."
Yep, she's running up and she's swinging at you, yelling, "Pretty flesh! Pretty flesh! It will be mine!"
I am
And she's
defending myself.
okay. Roll your attack because you spotted
Rolling
her
my
first.
attack.
All right,
and I
nice. You
am-
nailed her. How much
Yeah,
damage
I'm
are you
gonna
doing?
do it. Right now it's 20 for my swords.
Okay.
So 20. It's only 20 damage for each sword.
Oh,
20 damage for each swords. Okay, so you're doing 40 damage. Well, let me see here. Oh, I went past unknowns. I need to scroll up. Okay, hold on a minute. And let me get to rants. Alright, rants. Okay. I believe that is a... okay. Where is she? Okay. Sesame Seed Girl. Yeah, you straight up kill her. You slice her in half. You get five lunar, 1 basic item, a weapon of your choosing, and a curse item. Okay.
And 1 item. Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. And then you go on your way to Alex.
Alex, you.
All right. And Alex is right here. Oh, hello again, Vanika. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm so pleasantly well.
Yeah, he smiles at you. What can I do for you?
so much you can do for me, Alex. You see, I have two katanas that need some of your love. I mean, needs to get upgraded because I need them stronger ASAP.
Okay. He gently holds out his hands for the swords. So you hand them over.
And I am making them nice and clean and handing them over.
Okay. He goes over to sharpen them, and he works on them. How much lunar are you spending to increase it?
What's the max again?
Max is 200 each, so it would give you 400
much-
damage on attacks.
How much would that be if I maxed it out?
Well, right now you're at 20 on your damage, right? So let me
Yeah,
see.
20 each sword, so.
Okay. 200 minus 20. So let's see. Times 2. So you're needing to spend 360 for maxing both out because it's 180 each.
So it's
360
how much?
360 lunar you have to spend in order to max out both to make it 400 damage.
So that's a total of 600 and what?
360.
Oh, just 360?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay, so I will take my 2,235 lunar and subtract it from 360.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do that math later, but yes, that's what I want to do.
Okay. He hands it back to you, and he gets the lunar from you. Uh,
Ching.
yep. Okay. And he's yeah. He goes. Would you like to do lunch with me and the missus sometime?
Oh, that would be wonderful. I love that.
We're planning on-
Schmark.
We're planning on having a picnic. You can invite anyone that you want.
Oh, that would be lovely. Thank you so much. I'm sure the meal will be wonderful as well.
Yep. Smiles. Okay. So you leave.
Yes, I need to leave, and where I go, do I want to go visit Mr. Man? Thinking of maybe meeting a master today and kind of masterizing him. Just teasing.
Okay.
So I wonder, I'm thinking to myself, should I go visit Vlad? Kind of like say, hey, what's up, you know?
Okay. As you're walking along, you see a older woman that has gray hair, and she's in a Victorian style clothing, and she's walking up to you. Who are you?
I am the Lady Vonica.
Oh. I take it that you're royalty from the looks of it.
Yes, I'm a queen, but I'm going with lady because that's how I feel. But yes, I am a queen in my own realm.
She's usually not as friendly, but since things are going her way, she's doing a nice little courtesy bow to you, Your Majesty.
And I am bowing my head in respect back to her respect to me. That is a lovely gown you are wearing. Is that perhaps Victorian? I have not seen an outfit like that before, but
Yes,
I've heard of it.
yes, it is. This old thing, yes. It's been a while since I've been able to get any decent clothing. I would go
Yes.
over to that child's tailor shop, but alas, it's not really my cup of tea.
Well, it suits you well, my dear. I love Victorian style, most definitely.
Perhaps,
Yeah.
perhaps we can have a cup of tea together sometime over at my place. It's right next door to the church.
Oh, I love tea. Tea sounds pleasant, and I would like to have a nice, pleasant tea time with you one day.
She smiles. That would be nice. So until then, take care.
I do.
I do. Yep. Okay. And so then she goes back to her place. And all right, so Kurt, or
Yeah.
Salmon.
Mr. Sandman.
Yeah.
Do.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So Salmon, what do you do?
Yeah.
You just found out that while you were sleeping, they actually brought peace to the world.
200.
Well, he just goes to the bar and just continue
Okay.
drinking.
All right. So Harmony comes up to you and goes, what would you like to have to drink?"
Hard stuff.
Okay. Coming right up. Okay. All right. I need you to roll a essence check for me as you drink
Okay.
it. Yep, you drink it, and
Yeah.
she starts playing a beautiful melody on her lute. There.
Right.
Or well, not a lute, guitar. Yeah. Okay. And so let's see how you do on your essence check. All right.
7.
Yep, you down it, and you have no problems with it. She stops playing and she goes, "Oh, by the way, would you like to have some breakfast?
Sure.
We have some sausage and eggs. Would you like that? It's
Yeah.
our special." Okay. All right. So she goes and she comes back later and she hands you she places down a plate that has really nice eggs and sausage, and you give her a lunar.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it would be two. One for the drink and one for the meal. Okay. All right. Okay,
Right.
and then she goes back to playing. All right.
Mhm.
So the driver comes over and he sits across from you, and he goes, "Can I sit here?"
Sure.
You hear whimpering. You hear whimpering from underneath the table.
Frank.
Yeah. So the driver sits down, and you're sitting down, eating,
Mhm.
and he's the driver's eating like a pig's brain and stuff like that. Or actually, no, I think it would probably be cow's brain.
That'd be sweet bread.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he's eating sweet bread.
Okay. And let me see here. Da, 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 da. Okay. Well, first I'm gonna do an encounter with Sandman before anything. Who should I get? Let me see. I know. Okay. All right. Oops. Okay. All right. Coming through the door is this lizard man. He goes up to Mitch, and he goes, okay. He goes, "Give me drink now." Okay. What's your pleasure, mister? He goes, something good. Something that's smooth down the throat. Very well. Here you go. And so he takes it, and he gives a lunar for it, and then he comes over. Huh. The lizard man starts like his laughing, and the drugger goes, "What's it to you?" And the lizard man goes, I did not know that the gore turns soft, becoming allies with the townsfolk so easily." Goes the growling the drugger. What do you say to this, Sandman?
I just shrug and say nothing
Okay.
and watch it play out.
All right. The drugger's not happy, but he's trying to ignore it. The lizard man goes on, huh. My den mother is more strong and powerful than both Father Knight and that prince of yours combined. Drugger starts getting up from his chair, but then he starts trying to calm himself down. So, then the lizard man looks at you, Sandman, and he goes,
Mhm.
Take this whelp here. I bet he hasn't even seen blood in battle yet. He looks so weak and pathetic." But
I looked at him and say, "So's your mother."
he gets up and he goes over to you. "What did you say? Fleshy?"
Oh,
At least I have armored scales coming into this world, and like a softy like you.
well, your mother enjoyed last night.
Okay, he's attacking you. 10. And he slices your armor, scuffing it up. "You take that back." Your action. He just took his blade to your armor, scuffing up your armor. Kind of like a insult cut.
I slap him.
Okay, roll your attack. All right. Yep, you hit. So you're using your weapon, or are you doing unarmed combat?
Unarmed combat, just slap him across the face.
Okay. So that's subdue damage. Okay. All right. So, okay. I'm gonna say that you hit him really hard, and so okay, he takes 10. Let me look up on Lizardman here. So, under Beast, that would be common. That whoops, that's allies. Need to go down further. All right. Okay. All right, Lizardman. Okay. Well, actually, it won't be subdue damage per se because he's wearing armor. So yeah. Okay, you hit him so hard that you knocked off his helmet. How dare you! So he's attacking you. Mitch is yelling, "Knock it off, or no more drinks for either of you." Okay, the lizardman stops. And he goes, "Huh, I don't need any more drinks. I'm out of here." Oh, and when he knocked off his helmet, and he went to pick it up, he dropped his coin pouch. You get 5 lunar, and there was also like a basic item. that was left behind, and a small curse item on it. And also over at his chair, there was also a weapon that was left behind. The Draugr comes over and he pats you on the back. You did very well. Here, and he hands you another five lunar, and he gives you armor and a curse item, and also a basic item. So,
Right.
let us be friends, brother.
Okay.
And then he goes over. He goes out the door. Okay. All right. So you got 1 armor, 1 weapon, 10 lunar, 2 basic items, and 2 curse items.
Right.
Okay. All right. Put these off to the side for now. Okay. All right. So, okay, Hugh. So.
Yep.
All right. Now what do you do?
Well, I go to the cemetery.
Okay. So
Where they-
you
Yep.
go. So I need you to roll a observation check.
All right.
Just going to the cemetery. It's ridiculous, but silly.
2. I failed.
Okay. Yeah.
Me and my pet, I should say.
Yeah, you're completely oblivious to what's going on right behind, right in the dark area, kind of thing. Because right now, off to the side, there is a battle that's going on. The Draugr and the Lizardman is fighting each other.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. All right, so you're in the graveyard, and what do you do?
I go into Samuel's cabin and look for his notes.
Okay. Well, you see that the door's shut, and you hear like a old record playing some old timey well, let's say some old timey music.
Okay. In that case, I knock on the door.
Let's see. I think he is a she, right?
Yeah.
So okay. She goes. Yes. Who is it?
Okay, my character's trying so hard not to laugh right now. I'm wondering. I heard about a poor woman who used to be the sister of someone. I'd like to visit her grave.
Comes to the door. Oh, it's you. What is this woman? What is this woman you speak of?
Lady Grey,
Lady Grey?
her sister.
Oh, that hot, sexy woman. And she starts like drooling, kind of thing. Oh, her sister. Yeah. Okay. I'll show you where it is, but it's gonna cost you.
I've got a couple lunar I could throw him.
Oh no, I'm not talking lunar here. It's gonna cost you. You're
Let me
going-
guess.
Boy.
You want to be a man again, don't you?
Yes. I want my manhood back. I mean, at first it was fun being able to have a lady parts and all, but that just doesn't work when you don't have a way to really enjoy it. If you catch my drift.
I'll talk to the witch as soon as you show me. After you show me the grave.
Very well. You better not double cross me though. Peacekeeper.
Nope.
Okay, so he starts taking you over, and okay, he goes over and he shows you, okay, he shows you this one right here. This is where she lies. She's inside there. So the one that's highlighted, right here.
Is that a tomb or a?
Yeah.
Oh, so I could break into that fairly easily. Out of character. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna tell him that.
He looks at you and goes, "Yeah, this is the blasted witch that wicked that that cursed the town. And he literally spits on her grave right there. He doesn't know the actual true history. He blames her for all the curse troubles of the town. Well, thank God we have the Father. His divine presence has kept the rest of us alive, unlike this ungrateful witch.
Really? I look at him and go, really? You think a wicked casts a curse big enough to cause this?
Don't be too surprised. The wicked are very vile and nasty. They can do a lot of black magic voodoo stuff on you.
Alright, you can go ahead and go to bed. And then I kneel in prayer.
Okay. That's a waste of a prayer if you ask me. And then he scoffs, or she scoffs, and then she goes,
I'm going to have the Beast of Bears break into the crypt.
okay. Alright, so you whistle?
Yeah, well, he's with me.
Okay. Yeah, he goes over from the gate, and he goes inside, and so he swipes, and with his left paw, and the top goes over on the right side. So you look in.
Yeah.
You see that there's a corpse of a woman that is in there.
I pour the potion down her throat.
Okay. You notice. You know those videos of dead animals where they're rotted and there's maggots and stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like a reverse thing, footage that makes it go back to where they look normal. Well,
yeah, I saw this in science class.
Yeah, well, the same thing is happening here, where it's rapidly, the flesh is growing and regenerating, and there. She looks like she's breathing, but her eyes are still closed. She's still passed out.
All right, in that case, I'll cast kindness.
Okay. All right. Roll success.
Big one, big one.
4. I failed, but not critically. Oh, Tigger.
What you could do is you can wait a minute here and then take a 10. On it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wait a bit, and Gore, that's talking with his friends, goes over and goes, "Oh, she's a beautiful one. Is that your girlfriend?"
No, she's the father's wife.
What? He's like, very odd, but good to pay a visit to relatives and friends. Have a good day. And then he goes back over to be with his zombie friends. Okay, so you take a 10, and all of a sudden she breathes, and then her eyes wake up, and she bends up forward, and in her grave. Where am I?
I just brought you back.
Okay.
You've been dead for a year. 90% of the town is dead. There are only 12 people left.
What of my daughter? What of Wendy?
Wendy's your daughter? Yeah, she's alive.
Okay.
As is Father Knight, as is your sister.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Knight is still alive?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so now I have to figure out how she's gonna take what he did to her. If she's gonna forgive him, or if so do you do any talking?
I can persuade. I have a +2. Actually,
Yep. Okay. So what are you gonna persuade her towards?
Oh, not 10.
Okay. Do you persuade her to get revenge, or are you persuading her to forgive him?
Not to forgive him. The people who did this were the townsfolk, and all of them are dead.
Oh, she nods and she agrees.
There's no reason to get revenge on somebody who was forced.
So I can go back to being with my family.
Yes.
She smiles and she holds out and grabs your hand and she thanks you.
He's not-
She, huh?
I'm going to take her to the church because I don't want him to have a heart attack when she walks in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So on the back of the Beast of Bears.
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys go up. All right. So you guys both ride the Beast of Bears up there and. Okay. So while this is going on, Lanika.
I'll be back by Biobert.
Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. So Vanika, what are you doing right now?
Yo. I need someone to play with. I'm just kidding. Oh, you think I'm joking?
I don't think you're joking.
Let's go get the trouble. I'm just kidding. Maybe I should go bang on the door of the wonderful royal gore of a man, master. What's his name?
Vlad?
The
Vlad the
Vlad.
Impaler.
Impaler.
Well, he doesn't
Impaler.
use the Impaler part. He uses Vlad, Prince.
Vlad the
uh,
terrible. Just
Well, Prince of Darkness. Okay.
Prince of Darkness. Wonderful.
All right. So here's you, and so you're going over towards.
I'm going into the darkness. Yes.
All
Going
right.
into the dark-
Okay. So
I'm gonna run into somebody.
as you're traveling along,
Oh boy.
As-
Tiaga, isn't it?
Baba Yaga. Yeah.
Baba Yaga.
She comes
Hey,
up.
what's that? Can I help you? I'm like, yes, can I help you?
Yeah. She comes up and she goes. She looks at you and go. So, Mystic, it seems that you righted your wrong with the fairy folk. And she looks
Indeed
at
I have.
she gestures at your forehead because there is a symbol on your forehead that's glowing. Very well. I suppose that you're okay to be in the forest. Where are you off to?
I'm just gonna pay a visit to Vlad. Because I miss him.
Oh yes, the ball is coming up.
Yes, it is. I'm about ready for it.
Okay. So she's looking you over and goes, Well, you have adventuring clothing. Do you have anything nice to wear?
Indeed I do. I have it waiting for me when I need to. Got something way better than what I'm wearing right now for the ball. For sure.
Okay.
Have it in a clean place, you know. Yep.
Try to stay good with the forest.
I will do my best not to create any more problems in your forest.
Yeah, she's eyeing you. She doesn't know if she's able to trust you or not on that word.
I know that it's hard to believe me, but I will do my absolute best. And I will hope to prove you wrong and have you one day trust me.
She nods. Very well, Mystic. Good day.
Good day.
And so she goes off. Okay. Alright. So you start your traveling and you're in the forest and okay.
Forrest and I don't get along.
Yeah. Okay. You come to the entrance and you see that there is a humanoid dogman that okay, you know those security guard dogs that are like black with brown fur? Well, there's one of those, and he has like metallic jagged teeth, and he goes, "Halt! Who goes there?"
I'm a queen. Step aside. I'm coming to see your master.
Roll a social check with
Visit your
roll a
kiss
social
my ass. Way.
roll a social check with
I am.
minus
It's
one.
9.
Oh, you did?
It's 9. So -1 is an 8. So you can step aside.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass. Because I'm gonna see your master.
Yeah, he's in shock from just your royalty presence alone, and so he allows you to go in. He yells to the others, one of you dogs do the sacrifice for her. Not a shed of the royalty blood will drip into the bowl." And so one of them actually literally slits his wrists open and does the blood in a panic kind of thing. He's slowly having some major injury there, but he does it quickly without haste. The secret door passage opens, and you go inside. There, sitting on the throne, you see Vlad, and he looks very surprised. Oh. If he had like ears like a fox, they would like perk up. He's like very shocked and surprised that you made it inside like his castle so fast, and he's like, "Oh, my dear, I did not know that you were coming so soon before the ball. This is quite a surprise, a very good one."
Yes, I wanted to see you before the ball starts. Well, I just wanted to see you and see how things are going. I just miss conversating with you.
Yeah, he smiles and he goes, "Please have a seat." And so there, you see that there's like a queen throne right here.
And I graciously sit down in an elegant and royal way.
Yep. Okay, and then some servants come, and he goes, what would the lady like for a drink or perhaps a meal?
My mouth is watering for blood. I would like something like maybe wine.
He nods. He nods and he gets the best wine ever, and he gets it for you. Okay.
Can I grab his arm and maybe I'm gonna drop some of his blood into it, maybe?
Huh? Oh, okay. So, well,
Offer some blood to me, you son of a bitch.
so you're gonna do a attack roll?
It's just grab the arm and just a nice little cut, enough to make it drip. A
Okay.
few drops into the.
All right. You rolled a 9, right?
Do I need to roll again though?
Oh,
Yeah,
what was the roll? Nine roll for? Was that
The 9.
for intimidating the front guard, or?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
It was a 9 minus 1, so it was an 8.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So roll again for grabbing this servant's arm.
I'm in the mood for love. 1d10. Oh. Why am I doing that? Hang on a second.
Yep.
Haste.
Okay.
No.
You go for his arm, but you end up you end up grabbing hold of because he moved his arm away. You end up grabbing hold of how do I put it? The doggy's doggy bits. The servant goes, "Oh my!" And Vlad does like a nice laugh, and he goes, "Ha ha ha ha! Ah, let her touch what she likes there, dog. And so you have a hold of something else other than the arm.
Biscuits instead of the
Yeah,
arm.
yeah, you're holding on to biscuits. What do you do now that you have biscuits in your hands?
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to grab something else. I guess I got hungry for your biscuits.
The dog is starting to sweat, and he's looking at his master, and he's looking. You're welcome, milady.
I let go and
I hope that wasn't Astaroth.
No, it's not. It's one of the servants. Speaking of that, all of a sudden you see a big, large, giant werewolf that has rotted, like undead characteristics, and he comes in, and he goes, "Master, who do we have as a guest?"
oh, aren't you a precious doggy?
After you let go, the servant runs away. Yeah.
Coward.
Vlad smiles and goes, "This is our guest. This is Lady Vonica." He sniffs he sniffs at you and he goes, He smells. This one smells like the townsfolk. Are you one of the villagers?
No, I am not. And I can be addressed as a queen. I just like to say lady, but I am formally a queen from my own place, my own world.
Roll a social check for me. On it.
Son of a... how did it... It said 2 and 4. Why do I roll twice? It rolled twice.
Oh, okay. Roll once more.
2
let's see
and
how
a
it goes.
4.
Yeah, let's have you roll once more.
Maybe the
That's
next
my
one will be a 6.
9.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
9. Okay.
Yep. He bows because he's knowing how intimidating and royalty. You remind him of his master, so he bows down to you.
I love
Queen.
werewolves in my own country, my own dimension.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Ooh, is it hot in here? Is it just me? I've not seen a werewolf in a while. I must say, I am loving what I see.
Vlad smiles and goes, "How about a demonstration?
Demonstration?
Come."
I am told that.
He walks over and goes, "Come, face your master."
Oh, I'm watching as I
And
sip my drink elegantly as
Yep.
I watch.
you're being entertained by a duel between Deosra and Vlad. They're battling it out.
Oh, right then.
Vlad, yeah.
I could watch.
Deosra is bites the shoulder of Vlad, and Vlad slices off one of the arms of Deosra, kind of thing. It's a really brutal battle, but it's almost like being in a Coliseum and you're like the emperor watching two gladiators
Right.
fight it out.
Yes, I know. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I get it.
Okay.
Entertainment for royalty. I get it.
Yeah. After the match, Vlad wins the match, and Deosra bows to you after bowing. Then bows to Vlad, and then bows to you, and he goes, I am going to go regenerate my arm. Good day, my lady." And
I bow.
yeah.
Good day to you.
Vlad goes over and holds your hand and kisses it, and he goes, "You bow to no one, my dear."
Yes, I do love to bow my head just a little bit because I am gracious enough to be like that.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to grab his kibbles and bits.
Yeah, I'll
So,
grab some kibbles and bits from.
so you you
Make
you
my
im-
mouth water. Damn it! Stop it. Sorry.
you impress me, my dear. Is there anything that I can offer you besides
Well,
wine and meal?
I was kind of maybe thinking about maybe a nice little duel, just a nice friendly, flirty. I mean, maybe a nice friendly duel with you. Maybe bring some of um, my people with me or something to maybe kind of just nice little friendly battling with you.
His face goes from smiling to not smiling, and
Uh-oh.
he goes. So you're telling me that you want to make
Sparring. You know, like
yep.
just a friendly spar, you know?
So you're telling me that for my ball instead of dancing you want a bloodbath. And then all of a sudden he like laughs and he goes, "Ha ha ha! Ha, splendid! I love it. Ah, you have the passion of a warrior, and also royalty going through your
Yes.
blood. I
Yes.
have never been put into such a frenzy of delight. Yes, we will have a sparring match, and then afterwards we'll have like a great big giant party in my bedroom. Ha 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 ha! Everybody invited."
Sounds delightful. I always say a battle before a ball is always so fascinating indeed.
Yep.
Spilling blood is
Oh, good.
just so,
He, yeah,
Sure.
he smiles and he goes, "Splendid."
Oh, yeah, I'm busy right now. So. Okay.
He says very well. I will have someone assist you on your travel back to to the town, and have things get ready for the royal ball. There will be feasts. There will be a beautiful sparring match and love making all around. This will be glorious.
yes.
And yeah, okay. And then the one that is the servant that you grab kibbles and bits with comes back, and Vlad goes, take her back and make sure nothing happens to her. If there's even like a hair missing from her head, it will be your head. Yes, yes. Come, my lady.
I finish my wine in the glass and I set it down.
Yeah. Well, the servant takes it and quickly goes over, and then comes back,
There
and
we go.
he's now taking you over.
Ooh.
All right. So he travels with you, and
And I trip and fall. Damn it, you're gonna die for this. You're gonna pay for this.
oh, do you wait? Does your character actually deliberately do like a little stumble
I
trip?
really want to. I really want to.
You play your character the way you want to play it. It'll just mean his head.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. Like, I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm not sorry.
Uh-huh. Okay. So yeah. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So now we're on to Kurt. Oh.
Okay.
We're now on to Sandman here. Sorry.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a drink.
Okay. Let me go here. Alright. Okay. Alright, alright, so Sandman, you just finished your meal. What do you do?
Simple. He just hangs out around the bar.
Okay. Alright, so you're just hanging out?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, who should I have make your acquaintance. Oh, what beautiful, beautiful thing should I have you cross?
Mm.
Huh.
He's a brawler. Whatever it is, he'll kick its butt.
Oh yeah. I want to make it something fun though.
Out of character. I'm using the toilet real quick. I'll be right back in a flash.
Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. I don't want to take you out. Using a run.
That means I'm gonna take it. That means I'm gonna have any dinner.
Okay. So Sandman.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. A dog comes in, and it all of a sudden goes. It all of a sudden goes, moo.
Find new answers. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
People will say my catch was a total fluke. But you'll know it was the fabulous talk you got.
What do you do?
Amazing price at Marshalls. Anything can happen with a
Just watching.
waxed.
All of a sudden it starts going.
Our unique water-based formula with 6
And then it runs and it jumps up on top of the table, and it's now staring at you from the top of the table.
What if that was just your face?
Oh no. That is Paradox, puppy. Be very, very careful.
You can have it right here.
So, what do you do?
Just still watching.
Okay.
Need a cleanser that does
It's
improved Cetaphil cleansers are specially formulated with
okay. It goes and it poops up a 5-course meal right on top of the table,
complete care for your
and then it hops to the other table. It smells really good. What do you do?
I take a bite.
You take a bite, and it tastes really, really good, like the best meal that you've ever had.
His pediatrician had us try Pediasure. It's clinically
I eat it all up.
its growth and has 7
Okay.
nutrients.
The
Now his confidence
the the puppy then hops back onto the table and starts chirping at you. Chirp, 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 like a little baby bird. Chirp, chirp.
rich and buttery. Or perfectly balanced. Starbucks has a coffee that's made to be yours.
It licks your hand, and all of a sudden there's a slice on your armor.
To hammer your hunger, cut your appetite in half, and demolish your urge for peanuts. Payday. Get to it. Also try chocolatey payday.
What do you do?
That's clear. You got a strawberry back there? That's chocolate. That's vanilla.
It damaged your armor.
Bunny's up, buddy.
He just.
Bunny's up, buddy.
That's pretty
When you see things
simple. He just.
you can be the difference. Capella University sees education differently.
It's looking at you very, very silly looking.
Your bachelor's degree and more pay.
And then all of a sudden it goes for your hand again. Are you going to allow it to get your hand, or what? What are you going to do?
I'm pull back.
All right, you pull it back, and then it does like a chomping motion, and then you feel like from behind something bit down into your armor. Do you look at your hand?
Yeah.
The armor is back to being completely repaired. And now it's getting up on its back legs, and it's now doing a Irish jig. Yeah.
Dear night owls, when
The Paradox puppy is a very crazy one, is it not?
Trust us.
Paradox
Right.
puppy.
I have a pet.
Oh, what did you say, Salmon?
My favorite kind of pet.
Ah. Then all of a sudden it starts like hacking, like it's trying to throw up something, and it coughs up onto the table a note.
What does it say?
You read the note, and you have
Yeah.
wait. Do you have literate?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It says it says it's kind of like a well it says okay it says all right let's see, how do I put it? Okay, it says that the den mother sleeps for now, but will wake on the coming hour. Do your best to blossom it into a flower. If not, then your death will be in the hour. And yeah, Harmony goes. She says, "Come here, boy. Come here. Come here." And all of a sudden, Paradox Puppy leaves. That's the only way that you could actually get Paradox Puppy to leave. If you say go home, it will keep at your side. Harmony says I had to stop it because it's pretty wild if it continues to be in the area. All right, so what do you think of this?
Strange, but it left us a note behind.
What does the note say?
I read out loud.
The den mother it speaks of is Crimson, the blood-drenched 50-foot tall direwolf. You can find her sleeping out in the forest. What are you going to do, Sandman?
Nothing else to do.
Okay. Alright, so you leave?
Yes.
Okay. Where are you going to go?
I'm looking for everyone else.
Okay. So you start walking this way, right? Roll observation check for me.
Right. Okay, 1 second.
La, la, la.
What did you roll?
1 second.
Yep.
I need to.
Okay.
I'll tell her you came by, and I'll put these in the bedroom next to her.
Oh, you're on the fate mat, right?
1 second. I'm just rolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it goes. All right.
Roll it.
All right. Let's see. Okay, nice.
9.
Yep. You see before you a armored up, almost like a security guard dog, humanoid figure with metallic teeth, and it's growling at you. And you go, kind of thing, and it's growling at you. And you see that Vanika is right behind it. What do you do?
One looking says, nice dog.
So what do you do, Vanika? You notice that your ally is there.
Well, look what the cat drug in. It is Sandman, isn't it?
Yeah.
The guard goes. Do you know this person, Queen?
Yes, he's an acquaintance. Not very. I don't know him for very long, but yes, he is an acquaintance of mine.
Okay, he lowers down
One of
his
my.
the guard lowers down his sword and puts it away back in his hilt, even though it's showing like that. Okay. So I take it that I can leave your side in peace.
You may go. I don't need you anymore.
He bows down very, very low, and he goes, "Yes, yes, my lady." And then he scurries back, and he's going,
Pussy.
yeah. Alright, so...
I never got to attack him. Oh well.
Okay.
Bastard.
Alright, so you guys are talking?
I'll try to get him next time. So what are you up to, Sandman? Anything going on?
Well, this one thing called a paradox puppy left his note left behind, so
Paradox puppy? Paradox puppy? What is that? Never heard of such a silly name before.
it's kind of fun, actually. I like it, but
Really?
the note was left behind, so I hands over the note.
Alrighty then.
So, you have literate, right? Vanika?
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's take a look
Did
at
you
your character sheet. And let's see. Let's see.
Am I illiterate?
Technologic.
Better illiterate. If I'm illiterate, I better literate up. Oh dear, don't tell me I was supposed to get it.
Yeah, you look good if you want to read it.
Yeah, being able to read. It's only 5 points. I thought that you had it, but let me see.
Oh.
I'm not
Weird.
finding it. Eclipse,
Finding it,
Twilight,
dang it.
Dark Heart. Okay, it looks like all gibberish to you.
Okay, it's all gibberish then.
Yeah.
I need to buy illiterate.
Yeah.
Buy.
Okay.
Buy.
So anyway, yeah. So yeah, you look and you cannot figure heads or tails of it.
What is that? I can't read it. What does it say?
I read it out loud what it says, so
Okay. It talks about the Den Mother sleeps, and that more in lines that you have to. It says in like a riddle of that you have to make it into a flower before the hour, or else it would be your demise.
Turn it into a flower before the hour, or you will perish, pretty much.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But the question is, what turn what into a flower by the hour?
It pretty much states the Den Mother.
So you have to turn the dead mother into a flower by the hour?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
How the heck does anyone do? How does anyone accomplish that? Might have to.
I have the answer to that.
Okay, so
I know that one. I know the riddle.
yeah.
You've
Uh,
got to change it back to its original form, the nature guardian spirit.
Now, how the hell do you do that, though?
okay, so you two are.
I think we need to find Hugh, because he might have the answer. That he's pretty, smart. I'd say go hunt him down and find his ass. That's what we should go do.
You'll
Okay.
find the bear outside of the church. But I gotta go talk to Father Knight. I've got his wife. Why isn't he going to be surprised?
All
Well, I
right.
don't know nothing, so we're going. We don't know nothing. We're going.
Okay. So Hugh,
Yep.
you have entered in, and right after you guys are in, and Father Knight is shocked because he sees his dead wife or his dead lover there, right here.
Right.
Just as that's going on, Vanika and Sandman walks in.
It's Vonica.
Vonica. Yeah, sorry, Vonica.
Sorry.
And
Von.
all right, Father Knight, he has a look of shock over his face. What?
Looks like you've seen a
You-
ghost.
You're alive, but how?
I gave her a potion of resurrection.
Okay. She steps forward and she says, I know that there's been a lot in the past, but let's have it be forgotten and just think of now. How's our daughter? Is she safe? And you two are hearing that she's saying our daughter as she's talking to the father, the priest. What do you guys think of that?
For shame.
I look at Father Knight and go, there's the confessional, go visit it.
For shame.
Yeah. Yeah.
As soon as she
Godly
said
man.
that, as soon as she said that, Claire goes, "Bound chicken wow wow, down chicken wow wow, bound chicken wow wow, down chicken wow wow."
Father Knight says our daughter is safe and she's growing up. She's no longer a little girl. She's going into her teens. She smiles. Okay. So, how do you guys want to handle this? You can find our daughter next door. She owns a magic shop now. Dun dun dun!
Wow. That explains a lot.
Yeah. This here is my other daughter. This is Sarah. She's not able to speak. She lost her.
Whoa, hold the phones. Other daughter?
Oh, it's not like that. I've always been faithful to my beloved here. Sarah is my adopted daughter. You see, her parents was found slain, and I was too late to save them, but I was able to save her before the monster got to her.
That's not what I was told.
Oh, I'm very interested to know the real story, because I'm not buying it either.
His kind of like stepping back. Oh no.
Yeah.
He's like, oh boy.
Dun dun dun.
I'd rather the rest of the town not know this, but apparently group was trying to sacrifice this little girl to prevent this dimension from forming. He stopped it because, come on, would you let a little girl get killed in front of you?
Well,
Father Knight breaks down and starts crying. Yes, it's true. All of this is my fault. So many died. So many died, and I couldn't do anything to stop it. he's crying.
saving one little girl and killing the entire town practically. For shame.
Yeah.
It was a noble sacrifice, I do believe.
Yeah. His love holds on to him and hugs him, and she goes, it's okay. You did right. If it was our daughter, I would want someone to do the same.
True. But now you don't have a town of people, really. Hardly anyone lives here.
Yeah, you may have one too many people. By the way, I have to go visit Wendy. Samuel wants to be turned back.
Yeah. Silent Sarah storms off past all of you guys, running out.
Okay, I'm not letting that happen.
Are you chasing after her?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, are you guys going to tell about the note? Are you going to try to stop him, or what? Or are you following after? Sandman, what are you doing?
I'm following after Giant Sarah.
Oh, okay. You're going after? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to talk to Father Knight. We need to kind of stay together at this point. Kind of maybe I'll try to go after the little girl.
Okay. She's running this way, and you guys roll your observation checks to try to spot her.
Oh, excuse me.
Control V.
I got a 9.
6.
Okay. You see that she's going towards past Winnie's place, and is going towards the meadow.
Nope.
And
I
yeah.
rolled 7.
Okay. And
Okay.
you're going after also Vonica?
Annika, yep. I am. We are all going after the little girl.
Alright, just before you... Okay. Okay. Let me see here.
Oh no.
Okay, just before you catch up to her, all of a sudden, coming out of the shadows is this large person that picks her up in like a black shadowy mist, and is grabbing hold of her.
I cast light.
And it okay.
I'm not attacking. I'm just putting out the light of the divine.
Okay. As you hit the light, there is a shadow post right here. He steps back and he goes with her into shadow step. So, not Wendy. Sarah has been kidnapped.
Figures.
And you hear a dark, evil laugh.
Well, we got two choices: kill that guy or get her, or wage peace. But he's got to go now.
Yeah.
He's already been trying to keep us from getting peace, so he's got two choices. Either he needs to get in line or get back out of it.
Okay.
One or the other.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
by the way, I'm going to cheese. If we have to fight him, I'm cheesing a title.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a lightning spell that paralyzes, and that's all I'll do to him. Because if you only attack him with lightning, you get an achievement. It's a mystic and a special staff.
Yeah. Okay, Winnie Wiggs runs out and goes, "What happened? I heard a dark evil laugh."
A lot. The shadows just kidnapped Sarah because she ran off again.
What?
Oh, and apparently Father Knight is your father. I brought your mother back to life, and they're inside the church.
Let me roll an essence check.
Bam!
Let me roll an essence check for her. Save versus
Poor
feeding.
thing.
Okay. She doesn't. She's just trying to process this all in, and she's actually taking it all pretty well. I think living in a diddly paradox alternate dimension with bloodthirsty horrors, nightmares has pretty much dwindled down her shock value. She takes a deep breath in, inhales, and she goes, "Okay, first things first. We gotta get Sarah back. Let's go talk to my father about this." And
I have to warn you. Samuel wants to be turned back.
she laughs and goes,
Into a
"Pecking order. That could go last. Let's go."
And I'm gonna need a lot of potions that cure rantism for Crimson.
She yells as she's running into the church. "Okay, let's do first saving Sarah. Come on." Okay, runs in. "Mom, Dad, Sarah has been captured." "What?" Okay, so you guys go in?
Yeah.
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 You
Going in.
see a very, very shocked Father Knight that is trying to process all this information that's going on. Let me see here. 10. Okay, he takes it a little less well, but he's all right. He's like, okay, yeah, all right. So Sarah's been captured. Did anybody see who took her? Who took her?
Shadow.
A shadow. What did the shadow look like?
Big and had a bag.
He's a big.
This could be this. Well, if it's a shadow, then it's from the Shadow Master. If not the Shadow Master himself. The thing is that the Shadow Master has been trying to get Sarah to finish the ritual that I had stopped. So, if anywhere, it would have to be the cave.
Why they would want to take her if it failed?
They want to.
I don't understand why they would want to still do it. I mean, the people are practically all dead anyways. You know, why still take the child? Like, you know, I'm sorry for interrupting.
Well, simply, Vonica, they have it where they want to sacrifice her to bring a sense of balance between the dimensions. Right now, it's kind of chaotic with rifts that has brought travelers to this realm. They look to take over.
Are you saying
this
it's
realm.
bad that you have travelers?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what we're here to do. Take over the world. Woo!
Well, that's what they want to do. They want to
sarcastic.
make this a realm of darkness and then roll over it. They were allies with the Gore, but since the Gore has turned peaceful with the Infernos, the Shadows have been viewing your group as a threat. They're planning to try to take you guys out.
Try the new $2 cheesy double beef burritos now. It's
They could try. They can try.
If you're gonna save Sarah, then you'll have to face the Shadow Master. You can find him inside the cave behind the church.
Get the whole town together. We're doing this as a group.
Yeah, shit, might as well.
Get everybody together in the party. Oh, and you should probably bring your wife to the ghost house.
I think
Right? Mystic shit. I'm a shadow my damn self.
I mean, shouldn't her sister see her?
Probably would be a good idea, so she can see that she's alive.
Wendy, another villager, and myself will go with you. But the rest of the town has to stay here. There's events that are
Yeah, it's
unfolding that will need the attention of the others.
Right.
And besides, if things go south, there has to be survivors. So
Yeah, that's true.
all right. So who is it that you want to bring along to accompany you?
Vlad. Just kidding. Vlad.
Oh no! If any,
He's in.
who would?
Make a deal with Vlad. I'll be willing to have as many kids as he wants so he can fight with us. I'm prone to having twins, sometimes 3 babies at one time, you know.
Oh my God. So Sandman, who do you suggest?
Well,
Women with big boobies. Just kidding.
There's only 2 of those in town.
Hey,
let's
I'm
bring the
number
most-
one. I'm number 1 in town. Mine are bigger than anybody's, so yeah.
Sandman, who do you suggest to bring along?
The most expendable.
The what?
Most acceptable.
The most expendable?
Most expendable.
Oh, that would be Samuel.
Samuel L. Woman.
So you suggest Samuel to come along?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Father Knight.
we're willing to make him a man if he helps us.
When he goes, well, if it was me, he would not go with us. But since it's Sarah, I think he would be willing to go.
heading to the base.
Yeah.
Father Knight nods and goes, okay, it will be Wendy, Samuel, and myself. And the missus goes, you know I'm going to come. She's not my biological daughter, but I still will fight to the death to save her.
Hi, Tiggies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give me
Okay.
kisses.
So, which of you is going? Father Knight says, which of you is going to go get Samuel?
That would be Hugh's department. Go get him.
Yeah,
Okay, so Samuel runs off.
yeah,
Yep,
forever.
make him do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
His
You
baby.
you're running.
Run. Run.
Okay.
bait Matt.
All right. You get to the door,
Yeah.
and so you knock on it.
Yep.
Who is it?
Hey, mommy. Just
It's
kidding.
you. You're right. He would listen to me because I'm divine anyway.
Yep.
Right?
Oh, what do you want?
We have good news and bad news. The bad news is Sarah was kidnapped by the shadows, but the good news is if you help us get her back, then Wendy will change you back.
Really?
What, man?
The witch bitch will actually turn me back if I help out.
Yeah.
All right. So be it. Who are we facing?
Shadow Master.
He's kind of staggering back.
With 2
I don't
with
know
two-
about this.
With 2 divines.
Even with 2 divines, you're talking about like going up against the devil himself. I don't even know for sure if we'll actually survive this.
Hmm.
Well, I'm no Frank. I'm no coward. So, all right. And besides, it's for the little girl.
And if you do die, don't worry, we'll get you resurrected.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Depending on how you feel, we might leave you dead if you die heroically and go to heaven.
Well, that would be nice too. But I prefer to
Oh,
live,
okay.
actually. But still, okay, fine. She's scratches she scratches her head with her pistol, and she goes, "Okay, I'm in." All right, so you guys go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, so you come back, and all right.
Since I was a teenager, the pain has taken me away from my family and friends.
Okay. So the group is ready to go.
Oh, I want to point out that I have a shadow cloak to protect me from the light. I am a shadow after all. So, do I need to wear my shadow cloak to protect myself from light?
Yeah, because if Hugh is casting light, then any damage you take during a combat will be where like normal damage would be critical hits, and then half damage would be normal damage.
Okay, I'm going to take my shadow cloak out of my items bag and wear it.
All right. Very good.
Oh, I'm wearing.
Okay. Father Knight suggests that you guys get your armor and stuff all set.
Yeah.
So
I did that last week. Everything's good. I haven't taken any damage this week.
okay.
Yeah, I'm good too.
So I think. All right. So I think Sandman. Hey, Sandman.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to get your armor upgraded. On it.
What's the cowboy hat again?
I don't have enough money for that.
Father. Okay. Father Knight actually says tell Alex that this is a let's see. Tell Alex that this is a dire time, and hand him this note. So he hands a note with a seal on it. Okay.
Okay.
So you go.
Yeah.
All right. So you run over to the smith down the road, and you get there kind of in a huff. He goes, "Whoa, what's the hurry?"
No time to explain. Here, send another note.
All right. Alex reads the note, and he goes, Okay. Any from this rack? Take. You see, like a lot of very very good looking 500 armor sets.
He pulls he pulls off the 4 set or.
Okay. So and he says also take these brass knuckles. These are 200. Notes that this is just a loan, so to save Sarah. Okay.
Right.
All right. So then you run back.
Right.
Okay. All right. So at current, you got 2,000 armor and 200 on your weapon, your brass knuckles.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I've been working on a build.
Mm-hmm.
Inferno Mystic Gunner. When enemies get close, or take that ability to attack with both arms, ambidexterity. When enemies get close, use one of the attacks to cast that lightning inferno ability on them for 200 damage, so they keep a distance.
Awesome.
Enchant the bullets with magic and use Inferno's ability to gain +2 to hit, and then lower, which would add 2, to your attack rolls, and Veteran to lower the crit rating.
Nice.
Almost every attack will be a crit.
Woohoo! Very nice. Okay, so you guys are all set?
Also, I want to point out Nope, I'm not set yet. I need to point something out. I am wearing the shadow cloak right now, but I am also wearing my cowboy hat that does 200 damage, lightning damage against the rants and the shadows.
Nice. Okay.
My cowboy hat and my cloak right now.
Okay.
Prepare-
So giving Sandman the heads up. So what that means is that if she rolls a 1, it might turn ugly for you. So just giving you the heads up on it. Because with Sandman, he's a rant brawler, and so any damage that hits him will be doubled on it.
Uh-oh.
You know, just like how
Well,
light. Yeah.
he's gonna have to figure out
Yeah.
how to protect himself.
So okay, hopefully the gods of the roll, the dice roll, will be kind to all of you. All right, so ready to go?
And I'm sorry, but I have the chance doing
Oh,
this.
it's 7:49. We didn't have time to fight this week, though.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit you guys into the cave though. All right.
Okay.
And
We
I
have
will figure
until
out-
we have until 8:30, right?
yeah.
Well, we have time to make sure we prepare and all that. So okay.
What does the lightning bolt pendant do again? Oh, redirects. Oh, it redirects lightning.
Yep.
That I will hand over to Sandman temporarily.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Sandman has several items on loan. Okay. That will save him from getting the lightning shock. From any accidental rolls of ones.
Right.
So, brawler
Yeah, he
up
can.
front.
If he has that, he can redirect the lightning back to the
Back.
boss.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay. Looks like everything's set for next game session. Right here.
Whoop whoop.
And I need to go to my class list.
2,235.
Good thing I took Darkheart last week. That is coming in really handy right now.
Okay, healer towards the back, so that he's kind of like off to the side right here. So I think U2 is towards the front on it, because Sandman is the tank, and I think Vanika is also able to do like melee damage on it. So we got 2 damage. And then the 2 DPS damage right here with curses and stuff. Healer, Peacekeeper, and range right here. Even though he was not invited, Alex, you hear from the back echo, and walking up, you find a ally. It's Alex. It's like, one of us, when one of us is taken, then we all go in. So he's in for fighting. You see that he has like bladed swords, and so he's a slayer. So okay, all right. So we'll be all set for next game on it. All right.
Woo! Yay! 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 Yay!
Okay. So, anybody have any questions?
Nope. I got. I'm taking Hourglass 4 and what I call Shock Blast. Paralyzes for 5 rounds.
Okay.
Uh,
Anything else I can do?
But you know, just paralyzation for 5 rounds, all that will do is he'll have to roll to throw it off every turn. But Peter knows that, right? Or, sorry.
What's up?
He knows, he's the one who created the list of what status effects do. But paralyzation for 5 rounds means he gets a chance to throw it off every round. But but it should be pretty deadly against him.
Whoop whoop.
Alright, so I got.
And it's a lightning-based attack.
I'm gonna put the Minotaur here for you guys to
Yeah.
battle. Maybe some minions I'll add in. Okay, so there's the sacrificial room, and then there's also the other one. Okay.
35 points left.
Okay.
I-
Do any of you, Vanika or Sandman, do you have any questions?
No.
No?
Just thinking what I'm gonna do with my 100 points. I might have to amp up my life
Yeah.
more. I'm at 300 out of 500 right now.
Okay, yeah, it should help you max out your life. What?
Well, I'm at 300 right now. If I add the 100, I'll make it 400, so that'll be closer to maxing out.
Yeah. Let's see.
Because I don't think there's anything else I should add right now. I don't think that's anything too important to add right now.
Well,
Maybe
wait.
the life-
If you're at 300 and you put in 100, then that is times 2, because for
Oh.
every 5 gives you 10. So that means that it would max you out to
I'll be
500.
maxed out then.
Yep. It's up to you though, if you want to do it all at once or.
Because I don't think there's anything else I really need. I mean, I want to be focused on this fight, and I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything else that could really help me right now.
Okay. So you want to max
But I
out
do have a
to
question.
500?
Yeah, I think I have everything that I need right now. I don't know if there's anything else. I think I got a lot of the basic, very helpful, what do you call it? Talents and all that. Yeah. I think I got everything I need right now.
Okay.
I got 30 points left, so I'm putting that all in speed.
Speed.
Yes, as in I can run faster.
Oh. I have those boots. I have boots that make me run faster. Quicken boots.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
So let's go ahead and max out Let's go ahead and max out this here. Excuse me. You.
Okay. So. All right. Okay, so at current, you're battling the Master of Shadows, and then right after that, you'll have to go deal with the Master of Beasts, which is the Den Mother, Crimson, and yeah. And then after that, the ball will be going on.
Yay. It's not gonna go on until after we take out the shadows.
Yep.
Yeah. Alrighty then.
Yeah, it takes time to actually set up a ball. You know, you have to get all of the fine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It does take time, especially if it's gonna be in a royal castle and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
To have, the food, the tables, and
Mhm.
all this and all that,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because right now, the castle it has cobwebs everywhere. It looks like
Nothing wrong
looks
with
real.
that.
Yeah, it's
Nothing wrong with that.
it looks like a haunted castle kind of atmosphere. So it needs to have like all the webs cleaned up
Everything
and
needs to be all
yeah.
cleaned really well.
So- all right. So we call it here for tonight.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Okay.
One more question.
Yep.
calling it leave.
Yes, Salmon.
Yo.
Yeah. What's the cost for adding lives to a brawler?
What was that?
What's the cost for adding lives to a brawler?
Oh, you can double your life with 50 points, isn't it?
Right. So
Every time you do that, you double your life, so that goes up exponentially.
Oh, robust. So brawler has robust, and that doubles your life. So, say like you have like a 50 life right now. Well,
right.
well, actually, what is your life total here? Let me see. Your current life is and you got healed by the way by Father Knight,
Right.
so you're at 400. If you get robust, then it will double your life, so you'll have 800 life.
Right.
Yeah. So
Then
800.
if you take it, yeah, and I don't recommend taking it. Actually, if you take it again, it will get you all the way to 1,000. So if you take robust twice, you'll be at 1,000 points.
Well, how it works is as he like gains life, it maxes out instead of 500, it'll max out at 1,000. So
Right.
yeah. So at current he has 400. So if he gets robust, then it'll jack him up to 800. Are you doing that for your character?
No, I'm taking copycat.
Oh, I thought you already have copycat.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Now you do.
All right, now you do. That also helps out because if you see a talent in action, then you can have a chance to copy it on an observation check.
Yeah, that means I can copy off puppetry,
Yeah.
and I can have fun with that.
Actually, the thing is that I remember that I nerfed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll no longer make the master your puppet. It will go up to from minion to advance that you can control.
So I can have fun with it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you're gonna be doing some really dirty stuff, aren't you?
You dirty boy.
This is my players. Sorry for anyone that's watching. I don't even know if I have viewers. This is what my group is doing. Oh boy.
Such a dirty boy.
Well, yeah. Last time he made a guy rip his own balls off, so.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
kinky.
Yep.
And
I
do
need
what
it.
with them? Do what with them? Make an instrument.
Yeah, I just rip the balls off and then they can eat it.
Oh wow. Sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
And that is why the talent was. That is why the talent was nerfed.
That's why it was nerfed. Right after that, our GM nerfed it.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah. I found it was way too powerful and it could be exploited too much, so I had to nerf it. Okay, so let's see. I think we're all set for tomorrow.
Yep.
Or not tomorrow. Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Oh.
Oh yeah. And I think.
Hmm. See what else.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think. Yeah, I think. At least this area right here, the cave is big enough for your pet beast bears to be in, and also your other pets. So I'm gonna try to figure out where I put your other pets on it.
Okay.
They
Okay.
should be.
Alright.
They're around somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for them. I think it's probably the church. So let me check. Oh no, it's the haunted house. Okay, I found them. All right, so yeah, I think we're all good to go for calling it today.
Whoop whoop.
Okay, so you got Bird Anya right there. Okay. All right. So this was session 7, and
Missing everybody already.
okay.
And
And you guys are on the quest to save Sarah from the evil Shadow Master.
Right.
And the evil ex-boyfriend of mine. Just kidding.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it here. All right, later.
all right,
All right, time to go. Yep, adios.
all right.